I just have to do it as administrator, and that. Okay, so with that is that guy's turn. He's gonna move back behind cover. It is now this gentleman's turn. He's going to fire a crossbow bolt at Serena, because you're just picking on Serena. It's just how it is. Stat block, heavy crossbow bolts. It's very much not a gentleman. A gentleman.
Typo. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. 15 to hit.
He's not a gentleman.
Which
He's not-
misses.
Yes.
Yeah, you quickly grab your shield and just ping! Deflect it and put your shield on at that moment.
God, if she were a barbarian, she'd be raging right now. Holy fuck.
Also gonna move behind cover out of sight. Cassian.
So first things first, I'm gonna
Riddles.
move, and I'm gonna place myself in front of Serena.
Can I trip him? Nah, I'm kidding.
You want
And
to use your reaction
first,
too?
No.
first things, object interaction. The sword is going to coalesce from magical energy into his long sword, and as a bonus action, there's like a coat, like dirt starts, dirt and pebbles. They start floating around him, and they start coalescing. It boom, 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 connecting to his armor until he's like all coated with a layer of stone on top of his body. Because I'm doing elemental focus earth to up my AC by 2.
You in freaking AC, man. Okay.
I'm a tank.
I know.
I have to. After that, so if I were to try intimidate, that's an action.
Correct. Good luck intimidating a raging barbarian.
No, not the barbarian, the leaders. That's what I was
Okay.
going
I got the Kunari. You focus on the other people.
Yeah. I'm gonna step a little bit further, but always staying in the same line as Sarah. And I'm going to say, we currently have 4 mages, and I would suggest you don't piss them off and let us pass. Otherwise, it's going to be ending badly for you. You have one
check.
chance. And I'm coated in this stone armor. Okay. Come on, come on. 14. Okay.
You just hear back. Oi! Mages, regular people, they all die the same.
Very well. Don't tell
I'm
me I
kidding.
didn't warn you.
I'm gonna
And
murder
I'm
you.
gonna come back the extra. So that was how much? That was 10 feet, 10 feet, 15. I have 5 more. I'm just gonna put myself here. And that's my turn.
Oh my fucking god.
Actually,
I'm gonna.
can I move here instead? Because I was here. I want to be in her line of sight.
Yeah.
I want to be. Okay.
I'm gonna use my action to tackle the Kunari to the ground.
You gonna try and grapple him?
Tackle him to the ground and be on top of him.
Okay, that's a grapple. Go ahead and make an athletics check. He has advantage.
Of course he does.
Because rage.
Roll 20. 23!
Woo!
Yeah, he rolled a 19.
Yes!
So you just kind of just leap off the cart, wrapping your arms around him, using the full body weight and your momentum to just slam him into the ground. The great axe kind of rolls in the dirt about a foot and a half away from him as you're just kind of holding him there, your arm pressed into his chest, face to face.
I tell him, I say to him, enough, Kadan. There's better work elsewhere. And I will use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon over here. Next to where I saw the other guy.
Okay.
Down here.
Spiritual weapon coalesces. What's it look like?
Okay, so the moment she casts her spiritual weapon, her eyes glow that same color as before, and the spiritual weapon is, if probably most of your characters don't know, but it is a Kunari greatsword. It is pretty much sort of perfect steel, and in the middle it's like sort of what, I don't know, like cast iron, and it sort of like cast
Just called a
with
Valokaz.
yes, it is with markings that go swish back and forth around the body of the blade, and its crossguards are two crescent moons, and it glows and shifts a whitish red, sort of like a lightsaber. And it'll
Alright, go ahead and make your
stand
attack roll.
there, and it's gonna attack that son of a bitch. Okay.
9.
I know
Love
that feeling.
this. Yep.
Slams and takes a chunk out of cover there, but unfortunately misses him. And as you're kind of holding the Kunari Berserker down there, you just hear, "Get off me, Vashadan!" Which is a common profanity.
Yep.
Means refuse or trash.
Yep.
That is going to be Serena's turn. Leovan. Technically, Leovan should have gone before, but whatever.
Yeah, what? Rules question.
Yes.
If somebody, the Kunari is grappled,
It's grappled and prone.
does that mean they can't do like attacks of opportunity?
I mean, technically he still can. It'll just be with disadvantage, because if you attack while prone with a melee weapon, it's disadvantage.
Okay. Well, here's what I want to do. You tell me what's possible, but I think I can do it anyway without getting near him. I would like Leovan to hop out of the cart, and he's gonna. Sorry, I to push to talk.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna...
Run past, like, I don't know if I need to do like a baseball banana turn, like, and kind of come this way and get in. I want to get in the mix over here where the spiritual weapon is, mainly to attack this guy. But I have 40 feet of movement, plus I can use a key point to do step of the wind and dash,
Mhm.
and I can get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and I can avoid this dude, right?
Yeah, as you rush past him, yeah. He doesn't even seem to notice you. He's focused on Serena and just kind of like fighting her and getting her off of him. So you can easily just dash past, and as you kind of run around the corner, you just see you go, "Ah!" The guy just immediately throws his crossbow bat down and goes for his mace, but it's your turn, so what are you doing?
And then I'm going to use my action to use my staff to smack Mr. Archer guy.
Okay. Pop, pop. Yeah, 16 hits.
Whew, okay, good. Not so great.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Thwack! Right across the back of the leg, kind of trying to take his leg out. And he stumbles forward, looking fairly hurt. Not quite as hardy as the other individuals. And kind of grits his teeth and looks behind him at your arrival. Fortunately, because you use your bonus action to dash, you do not get your extra attack, but you are there in the fray now. That is going to be Leo's turn. This guy now is going to... Let's see, what will he... Yeah, he throws his bow down, pulls his short sword out, and is going to make 2 short sword attacks against you.
Try again.
I know, right?
That's the stat block, Elena. That's going to be a 14 on the first one, which misses. You dodge out of the way, and as you're dodging, he quickly kind of pivots, spins the blade around, and just catches you across the midsection with a 20. You take 5 points of piercing damage. That is going to be his turn. It is now the Kunari Berserkers. He just reaches over. Oh, you know what? No. Give him... you go ahead and roll a persuasion check, Serena. So I have something to roll again.
Come on, persuade.
Jesus.
It's like a Fennon bluff right there.
Yeah.
He reaches and grabs his great axe and is going
Not very
to,
tall.
while he is grappled, he's just gonna try and slam you with the great axe. It would be at disadvantage, but technically you're both prone, so it cancels the disadvantage out. So it's gonna be a straight roll.
Fuck it. Fuck it up.
No, it's a 12. Just slams into your armor and skids off. He's unable to get a really good swing as you are on top of him. Just kind of just screaming. Eason.
Okay, I am gonna use my bonus action to throw a healing word at Sarana.
Okay.
Not great, but you know.
Thank you, love. I
it'll
love
do,
you.
it'll do. I love you too. And then can I see anybody besides for the Kunari dude from where I'm standing in the cart, or am I gonna have to move?
If you're like standing up, yeah, you can see the guys. They have half cover, but you can see them behind the left hand.
Whatever, I'll just hop out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm gonna come over like here.
Yeah, you can see this guy now if you're there. You can still see
Sick.
these other two guys over here too.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast a firebolt at. Which one was the one that shot us all in the cart?
This guy on the left.
This asshole over here, yeah.
That bitch. He gets a firebolt.
Okay.
We'll see.
18 hits.
Yes, he
Come on.
does.
5
know what?
points of fire damage.
Not
Damage,
one.
not one.
Not one.
Okay.
Close the
baby.
firebolt and fire it forward, slams into his armor and almost makes him stumble back a bit. And he quickly pats it out and just kind of narrows his eyes towards you, Isin.
Cool. And then that is me.
Fennon.
Fennon is going to skedaddle this way. And I can see Archman from there.
You can indeed.
Alright. He's getting an arrow to the face, please.
Go to the face. Alright. That hits.
Alrighty.
12 points of piercing damage. He does indeed get an arrow
Is
to the
he
face.
at
As
his... And he's
As he's patting himself out. Hang
below
on.
his...
As he's patting himself... It doesn't matter, Lena. As he's patting himself out, you take the arrow and fire it, and it just catches him right in the eye, and he just falls to the ground, unmoving.
Okie dokie. And then we maybe... Yeah, we'll stay right there, because that keeps me out of other archer sight. Or mostly, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Fennon's turn. This guy's turn. He just kind of watches that dude hit the ground dead and just... shit. He's gonna move here and just fire at you, Isin, with the crossbow.
Oh, I forgot they had crossbows.
It's a 19 to hit you, Isin.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of
Yeah.
piercing damage.
Fuck.
He rolls,
Ooh.
he rolls maximum damage.
Yeah.
Take that opportunity.
You have to compensate for all the natural 20s we rolled yesterday, right?
That is going to be his turn. Itakad.
Come on, Doctor.
Doctor, give me the news.
Hey. Doctor.
What's your prescription?
Oh. So the barbarian dude, he did not attack recklessly, right?
No, he did not, but he is prone, so...
Oh god dang it, that messes up every... Wait, no, maybe not. Because I'm trying to figure this out in my head here. I don't know. I am double checking. I know what I want to do. I just want to make sure I can do it. Melee weapon or ranged weapon. Primal Savagery turns my hand into a melee weapon, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. So he's on the ground. Prone. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh no. Oh no, I don't think I can get to him. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I don't think you can.
Oh god dang it. Mm.
You can dash as an action to get around top of him if you wanted.
Wait, no, wait, I know what I'm going to do. 5, I'm back here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 up there. I will bonus action. I'm going to use my bonus action to apply an arcane poison to my crossbow. The arcane poison is Ray of Enfeeblement. So I'll just take out the crossbow, take out the small vial, crack it, and just pour it along the bolt, and I will hold my attack action for when he stands up.
Okay. It's going to be Idakad's turn. It is this guy's turn. Finishing pulling his mace out, he's going to make 2 attacks against you, Leovon.
He could choose otherwise. I'm just saying.
He also has pack tactics, so he gets advantage against
Oh
you.
no! Why? I'm
Fucking
fine.
pack tactics.
They're wolves.
Pack tactics.
They're
These aren't,
wolves.
these aren't wolves. They're men.
There's only one wolf here.
They're thugs in particular. You
Pack of assholes is what they are.
pack assholes. That's going to be an 18 to hit with advantage.
Yeah.
A second attack's a 23. You take a total
Okay.
of 12 bludgeoning damage as it just slams into you twice. You feel like the blood in your ears just kind of kick in as the adrenaline heightens, and you are feeling hurt.
Yeah, I am.
Alright, that's going to be his turn. Cassian.
How bad is the Kunari looking?
Not that hurt.
Not that hurt?
Almost got
But my
20 points of damage on him, and then I did.
But my friend is in danger. I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna look at Serana and say, "In Kunlat, I'm sorry," and then I'll turn to the Kunari and say, "You better let go, my friend, in Kunlat," and I'm just gonna spell channel.
Well, you would know this. Serana has him. He doesn't have her.
I'm trying to stop him from fighting us. So if she
Yeah.
look at him, in her eyes, you can tell, don't hit this man.
Don't hit this man. Okay, I would know that, and I would respect her because she's the only person.
And you
I
would
respect.
also see she's very much in control of that situation.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So then
Y'all
I'm going
can
to.
fucking leave this Kunari dude alone. Do something
Yeah,
else.
that's why I laughed. I was
Okay.
like,
Okay.
got it, girl.
No, I thought she was really.
Well, I was
dangerous,
wanting
so.
to help.
Nah, attack someone else.
Is this guy? Okay, so I can't get to him. Is he up
He
On-
is.
on the tree or the rock?
No.
Can I see him?
You can see him. Yeah. From where you're standing. Yeah, you can see him. Yeah, from where you're standing.
Okay, I'm going to then move my hand around, make them coat with bright light, and guiding bolt him.
Ooh, okay. Big gun.
I don't know why I tried.
Oh no! Guiding
I
Bolt
don't
has the worst track record as a spell.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
was my
I was
that was my
gonna
least
do-
favorite for sure with Kevin because I would miss all the time with that.
I
thing.
was gonna do the other one that I could
hit
try
one.
again if I missed, but I was like, maybe I should try something. Okay, for the fuck's sake, I'm gonna just
You just
movier
hold
than-
your hand out as it coalesces and fire it forward and it just slams into the rock, glowing brightly.
I'm gonna just step
Guiding
here.
bolt.
And I'm
Right
gonna
up
look
the
at this
butt.
guy. It's like, I told you should run. You didn't want to listen to me. That's my turn.
Hey,
I hate it here.
I hate it here. Serena.
Okay, so by the way, I didn't grapple him like behind him because considering the positions of everything, I jumped on him, so I'm sort of grappled like in front of him. We're face to face.
Yeah, that's how that's how I imagine. I imagine you had him
Yeah.
pinned to the ground with like your forearm pressed against his
Yeah,
chest
yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah,
like face
pretty
to
much.
face with him.
So knowing that, here's what I'm gonna
Kiss
do. I'm gonna
Disarming smooch.
Use your feminine wiles.
I think
I'm
Just
gonna
sway him.
that will either break his rage or make him angrier. We'll find
I
out.
don't know.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Anyway,
Hawk horns.
I'm going. You got the right idea, Elsie. I'm going to headbutt him with my horns, and as I'm doing,
Okay.
I'm gonna as I'm doing it,
Horn
as I do it, I'm gonna say, "You have talent, Kadan. Chakra Kar could use you," and I headbutt him.
Okay.
Did you say Shaka Khan?
Chakra
Shit,
Kar.
Shaka Kar.
Chaka Khan? Chaka Khan?
Who? What?
Shaka
Jesus.
Kar.
Rebel. Okay.
Plus what hit?
10. You have advantage because he's prone.
Chakra Kar means level, but she's a character in my thing, so in my backstory as well.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you,
You
don't
have
have
advantage.
No, it's a
I
straight
know.
roll. Sorry, I forgot because you
Oh.
have disadvantage because you're making a melee attack prone. Yeah. Okay. So 10. You go to slam your horns into him, and he just kind of moves his head, and it kind of catches his shoulder area, not really doing any damage.
Can I roll a persuasion at the same time?
No, but you can roll an intimidation check using your strength modifier instead of your charisma.
Wow. Okay.
I love you.
So just
Tim.
roll
I love you so
roll a
much.
d20 and add your strength modifier.
I
So
love
since
it so
I
much.
just click on strength check, basically.
Hey, your strength is better than your charisma, baby. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
15.
I'm assuming you're not proficient in intimidation.
No, I'm not.
Okay, 15. All right. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
No. Attack with my spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah. Okay. Excellent.
This
Go for it.
dude.
14
Can I-
hits.
Okay, thank you. Can I catch a break today, please?
yeah, tell me about it.
Wait.
50 gold. Silver.
Okay, so every time you
Per
cast,
week.
every time you don't have to recast the spell every time you attack.
No,
right?
No.
it's just.
It's
a
just
bonus
roll
action.
20 stupid. Okay.
Correct.
And
Just kidding. Roll 20. You're very cool. and We love you.
10.
God damn. Okay. Yeah. Kind of hold your hand out as you're kind of pinning him down and flourish it, and the spiritual weapon slams into the scout. Leovan, as you're standing there, kind of stumbling back, kind of wiping a little bit of blood that kind of is bubbling up in your mouth from the bludgeoning that you just took. You watch as this red Velocause just whips around and just pins this guy into the rock and just bisects him into the rock as his two halves fall to the ground with a spray of blood.
Cool.
Leovan's like, dope. No! Alright. That is going to be Serena's turn. Leovan.
I'm conflicted. He just got whooped. Oh man. Okay.
Remember, you do have patient defense as a bonus action.
So that gives me the dodge action, right?
Yep.
Which means attackers have disadvantage against me.
Yes. So you can attack and then use a bonus action to take that.
Okay. Oh, but I want to do something else too. I don't know.
That's monks for you. Welcome to my pain. There's so much cool shit we can do.
Well, he did just see. So I had a plan, but now that this guy's been eviscerated, I think I'm going to change what I was going to do. So I will attack with my staff. Just go for that first, and we'll see how that goes.
Oof.
9 misses.
Okay.
We'll wave as that 20 as it passes by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it.
gonna, yeah. That stings. That stings.
Just that always advantage. Drives
Which
me
is
nuts.
why I don't do that.
Yeah, me neither, because
Oh man, that was the worst possible thing that could have happened.
Patient defense.
Yeah, you know.
Or you can disengage as well.
Or disengage, yeah.
Yeah, then he'll just shoot me with a crossbow.
Get behind a rack.
no, because you have a
Oh,
step
you
of the
walk
wind, you
over.
can disengage as a bonus action too. That's what he was talking about.
Well, no, he's saying,
Yeah.
but then he could get shot by a crossbow. That's what he's
Like if I run away, he'll just shoot me.
Oh, you get it the next turn. Yeah.
Cause fuck. Yeah, I'll do patient defense. Cause damn it, that. All right, I'll spend a key point to do patient defense. That did not go the way I wanted it to, but hey, life doesn't work.
It
that
rarely
way.
does.
All right.
Yeah.
gonna miss with your. He kind of parries with his mace, your quarterstaff, and you just kind of go into a patient defense, preparing yourself.
Imagine having 6 points and wasting 2 on a night 20 for
I do that.
spells.
On the Kunari's turn.
Oh,
What?
I was wondering, DM. Okay,
What's up?
theater of mind is always tricky for me. Did she have him like pinned to the ground or pinned to the cart in the grapple?
Pin to the ground.
To the ground.
Okay, and then she like got him in a Nelson, or is she like?
No, she's just like on top of him. With
I'm
her
holding him down with my forearm. basically.
holding him down. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like her forearm is just pressed into his chest.
Yeah.
She's so badass. So badass.
So yeah, on his turn, he's gonna. It's like struggling against you. Just stop struggling. You watch as his eyes kind of clarify a bit. Just kind of hear. I see Taleb.
Yes. Fuck it up. Okay. She will smile back at him.
He just kind of stands there, just angry look on his face, but no longer raging. His turn, Eason.
Okay, cool. Seeing that situation handled, I am instead going to throw my heal at Ben, because she's also looking pretty bad, so. Bonus action, healing word.
Thanks, sweetheart.
And then I'm going to... Yeah. And then I'm gonna...
Oh, because I forgot we're streaming real quick. Asitaleb is basically a philosophy in Kunari that means the way things are meant to be, or it is to be.
Yeah. I love. Okay.
And then my action, this
Oh, I'm
bitch is
muted.
getting a
Never mind.
firebolt.
Okay, go for it. 16 hits. For 8 points of fire damage. Look at you.
It's not 1 or 2.
I love you,
I'm so
Firebolt.
proud.
I stan you, Firebolt.
I think the ice bolt is the problem. Hazel.
Yeah, fucking Frostbolt.
Slam it.
Frostbolt.
As he's kind of standing there, kind of grinning at Leovan, the firebolt slams into his back, and he pats it out and looks behind him and just locks eyes with you. He said,
Yeah, I have friends.
"Alright,
Okay, that's me.
turn Finnan."
Let me remeasure because you moved. I'd have to get there. Okay. I'm gonna move. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
give Sin, what the fuck? You're gonna get shot again. And give her some covering fire from a crossbow man over by Leo.
Well, he currently has a mace up. He doesn't have his crossbow. He threw it to the ground when Leo arrived.
Well. Yeah, I'm still gonna shoot him.
Fuck
12,
him.
12 hits.
Wow.
Whoa.
Love it here.
Okay.
I. Plus that.
13 points of piercing damage.
Fancy.
The arrow, as he kind of spins around, catches him right in the chest, and he kind of spits up a little bit of blood. He's looking like he's on death's door after that.
That's
He's
it.
got a lot of hit points, but not a lot of armor class. Okay, that's going to be Finn's turn. This thug is going to attack you twice with his mace. Cassian, I believe your armor class is what, 20 now?
19 now.
19?
Yeah.
First attack's a 7. Second attack's a 6. Hell yeah.
Against the stone armor.
Yeah, he just slams into the stone armor. He just, like, you don't even try to defend it. You just take it around the stone armor, and he just kind of takes a half a step back. Idicod.
He had his chance.
So these guys,
Before your turn, if you wanted to pivot your held action and do something else with it, you can.
Attack someone else, yeah.
I mean,
Otherwise,
guy's
at the
pretty
start
much
of your
given up,
turn,
right?
he seems to have acquiesced to Serana's whatever the fuck. They're speaking in Coonlat, and you're like, okay, whatever that means. But if you don't do anything with your held action, it'll be lost, and it'll be your turn now.
yeah, I can change it. I mean, the only big guy I can hit is this dude, though.
Okay. What's the short range on your light crossbow?
80 feet.
Hey, you're good. Go for it.
So just, and how bad looking is this dude?
He's been hurt, but doesn't look that bad. Not nearly as bad as the other guy. But you can't
Okay,
see him, unfortunately.
Seeing her holding him down to be like, all right, fine, just shoot to him. Well, my sad little war cry, raising my crossbow, and
That's the best war cry ever.
Hit.
Just
hit,
a very bored
no.
German man.
yeah, and I'll use the Zephyr Strike to give me advantage,
Okay, go for it.
and roll it with advantage. Watch, it won't hit.
These guys.
You also had a D8.
There you go.
Oh, yes, it will.
Looks like a hit to me.
A normal hit would have hit this guy. So yeah, 22 hits.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Max damage.
Plus a D8.
You had a
What?
D8.
Your
Yeah.
D8.
I forgot.
15 points of damage. Woo. Okay.
And he is
Did that
now,
have
because
the
that had
enfeeblement
my
on it?
arcane, and because it had my arcane poison on it, he's affected by Ravel of Enfeeblement.
Okay.
Block.
Good to know.
Yeah, I was planning on using that against the big guy, but she's like, no,
Yeah, I
don't.
got him.
Yeah, as soon as the bolt sticks into him, Cassian, you watch as these like black veins just kind of appear on this guy's skin, and he kind of almost falls under the weight of his own armor as his strength is just drained from him, and he just has these eyes flicker around, and he looks very worried all of a sudden.
Gave him a chance. He didn't want to take it. That's what happens.
This guy is going to move away from you, Leovon. You can get attack of opportunity if you want. It'll break your patient defense, however, just so you're aware.
I'm good. I'll keep it. I'm low and not feeling confident right now, so.
Gonna move towards Isin and take 2 attacks against you. First one's gonna be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Second one's a 22, which I believe hits. You take 7
That
points
one
of
does
bludgeoning
definitely
damage.
hit. Oh.
The first one, you dodge out of the way, and as you're recovering from the dodge, it just slams right into your back, knocking the air out of your lungs for a second as you recover. Going to be his turn, Cassian.
From my arms and hands, the flame is going to coalesce around the arm and swirl and swirl and swirl, and I'm gonna use the bonus action to spell channel firebolt. into the guy. So.
Okay.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. This will hurt.
You don't have to roll. He's dead.
That might hit.
Yep. So before I say that, I did tell you to run. You should always take a chances instead of being foolish and with the fire on my sword.
Pull back the longsword as it's just blazing inferno. You just shove it right into his chest. You just hear a as the flame just consumes him, and he just immolates within seconds as you pull the blade back. Nothing but ashes left as it just blows away in the
I'm
wind.
gonna move here and say, "Do you want to end like him?"
Yeah, that guy immediately
my
throws his
turn.
mace to the ground.
That's my turn.
Alright. That's gonna be your turn. With that, because that guy has essentially
Surrender.
chilled, and that dude is the other guy between Eason and Cassian. Seeing that, he just throws his shit on the ground. We're gonna call that is going to be the end of combat.
I'm gonna stand up. Let him stand up.
He stands about a foot taller than you, so he's pretty.
The males are larger.
Yeah, he's pretty
big.
beefy.
Yeah.
Fennon's still gonna keep her bow out and trained on this guy over here. 'Cause
There's
Fennon-
better work for you in the free marches, if you will have it. Not working for humans, working for our kind.
Great sword and straps it back to his back.
Darkhaven, on the outskirts. The Valocast have their camp there. Then she's gonna beeline towards Cassian. You're getting punched in the face.
He's currently trying to tie the guy's hands with rope.
She'll stop you. She's gonna grab you by the neck of your armor and drag you to the rock.
I still have the rock one because it lasts a minute.
And she's gonna drag you to the nearest rock.
Cassian, as you're kind of focused on this guy, all of a sudden,
What-
a large
what-
hand
what?
grabs you by the arm
What are you
and starts
doing?
dragging you.
I have to
Listen,
make sure he.
Take care of him, tie him up. I have to speak to Cassian.
Fennon will help Eason with that.
Right. Okay.
I've got it, Eason.
I set him in front of me like a fucking petulant child.
Leo's gonna head back to the cart to make sure that the child is okay.
Yeah.
He seems fine. He's kind of has that the canvas cloth kind of thrown over him, and as the sounds of fighting has stopped, he's just kind of poking his head out. Oh, is it safe?
It seems
Yeah, you're
so.
Crazy.
I look at Cassian and say, "You are too reckless. No more.
What,
No more. If you wish to travel with me any longer, you wait until I attack. Until Fennon attacks. No more.
so we would just pay him?
If that is what we had to do.
No, that's wrong. Even I know it.
Use your mind to Vinter. It's so powerful, isn't it?
We're fine, aren't we?
I've got a crossbow bolt sticking out of my shoulder.
I'm profusely bleeding.
Yeah,
Well,
as you say, we're
I'll
fine, aren't we?
rephrase it.
You see two arrows still sticking out of Serana.
We are alive. That's what I mean.
Cassian, promise me. Wait until we do something. No more.
You know, I spent my entire life trying to do right, when my whole people keep on doing wrong.
And I know you can do right. but you need to be calm. And I cast Cure Wounds on him.
No, you don't have. I didn't get hit.
Oh yeah, you didn't get hit. Never mind.
Mm-mm.
I'm mad at you. I shall now heal you while the rest of my party is bleeding and on the ground.
Yeah, she would see he's unscathed. He's covered in this rock armor that is clinging to magically to his
The canary
normal.
on you at least once while you were running away. I forgot.
Like Leo's got a broken jaw. The other two else have like arrows sticking out of
I
him.
got you, fucking idiots. I got you. Anyway, he.
So your
she looked-
solution for that would be to pay whatever fee they were asking and continue this bullshit instead of fixing it.
Really quickly, Serena, were you speaking to that man in Kunlat the whole time when you gave him directions and shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
You're basically blah 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 blah. Starkhaven. That's 'cause-
No, I understood
Oh
everything.
dear.
Yeah. It's like when you
I
speak
understood.
Chinese and you have to say an English name.
Yeah.
DM
Yes.
when she told him to head off, and then he started walking, she ran over to
Cassian.
Cassian. That was at the same time.
Yeah, he's currently about 15 feet away from you guys, walking in that direction.
How far away from me was he when, or did he get close to me?
Oh, he's on the road. You were off the road.
Okay,
Why?
never mind then. We'll go back up to the group. I'll just say to Serena, I sincerely hope that he does not start any trouble back home,
He won't.
but there should be good work for him.
The Battlecast live around Starkhaven. He'll be fine. Anyway, Cassian. Just for now. Promise me.
Apparently, southern people don't know when they have more than they can handle.
You guys just hear it. Oh, you really have to do it that tight. That hurts. Ow.
Fennon will, once his hands are tied, whip him around, grab him, because I assume he's taller than she is.
Everyone's taller than Finn, and she's
Pull his
tiny.
scruff by the scruff, like pull him down so he's face to face.
Well, he kneeled, he knelt whenever he threw
Oh,
his...
he's knelt,
He
okay.
was submissive. He's like, yeah, that guy just got fucking immolated
Alright.
into ash. I'm good. I'm gonna just...
She's gonna
Uh,
pull him to his feet, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand equidistant to everybody, and I'm gonna spend 10 minutes doing prayer healing.
Nice. She's gonna point the way that we came from. You're gonna start walking that way. If I see your face again, you're getting an arrow between the eyes.
Steer clear of the Kunori. He might hurt you.
Alright?
Yeah, he might. I owe him some gold, and he forgot to get it, so...
So
Yeah,
fuck off.
You stand a couple paces behind him.
Stop trying to extort travelers, you fucking asshole. Get.
Yeah, if it's not burnt, there's a little lockbox in the cart. But the cart is like a full blaze from when Cassian lit that shit on fire.
It's out.
Yeah.
I put it out.
Don't care. Walk.
All right. Can you undo my bindings? This really hurts.
No. No.
You can walk with your
like
leg.
that.
Oh, shit. Alright, he's kind of
Yeah.
limping because he's looking on the store. He's like limping.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. In particular.
Fennon ain't as nice as Asani. He can walk.
Starts limping away. Fuck. Ow. God.
You all get 7 points of healing. Incredible.
I
Wow, that was a
love
low
you.
roll.
Low
Thank
roll.
you for
That was,
this.
that was low.
Yeah.
Let's say, is
That
that
was
2d10
double
or some
twos.
shit?
It's 2d8
2d8.
plus
2d8?
my
You got to-
wisdom.
She got 2 2s.
Yikes, yikes, bro.
Hate it here.
7 more than I
I
had
see
before.
a-
I'll take it.
Can I see a lockbox?
Exactly.
In
Yeah,
defeat.
well, I've put the card out. It's not flaming anymore.
Thanks,
And
buddy.
spending.
It
By
takes
the
you.
way,
It takes you a
the
few
element-
rounds, but you eventually
Yeah.
yoink all the flame and snuff it out.
The
Damn.
elemental focus does not have a time limit. It's just a
That
bonus
is-
action to activate or deactivate, so I still have the
That's
armor.
so funny.
That's pretty cool, actually. Ugh.
Nice, neat trick.
It just lasts.
Yep, it just lasts until I call it off. You maintain this effect as if concentrating on a spell. That's all they say.
It's concentration. Okay.
It's concentration, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Pick off a piece of it. Shale rock comes out.
It's that nice flaky rocks that just come
Yeah.
apart.
Yep.
Finn, make an investigation check.
Alright. Aww.
We're really rolling
Come
low
on.
today.
We're rolling like shit.
It takes you a little while, but you do eventually find a somewhat seared and burnt lockbox. You kind of flick it open, and you see inside of it essentially what amounts to 400 copper pieces and about 72 silvers.
Mm.
Okay. Cool.
You're the money person, Fennon, because I can't do
Alright.
math.
I got my calculator.
Yeah, I never learned how to count.
Mm.
After that, when Sarah is done, Cassian's gonna put his hand on her shoulder and say, "That was nice work you did with, the Canary.
I was intending on doing it without fighting. Initially.
Well, did you really think that they would let us pass?
Maybe not, but maybe I could have gotten him on our side from the beginning. If you gave me time.
On to your people. Don't you value strength and valor and prowess? What would you have offered him if you hadn't tackled him to the ground and proven your strength to him? Why do you think he would believe you or trust you without you proving your valor to him?
She reaches into her chainmail, takes out her holy symbol, and it's the shape of the Kunari greatsword, and says, "The Talashaf know of my band. He would have known."
Oh, I wouldn't want to pay though.
Shut up, Cassian.
See you back to normal.
Just a delight. Just a delight.
Copper and silvers in loot notes.
Woo! Thank God I have like a 400 encumbrance. So I can just take all this money.
Yep.
Oh, man.
You guys pile back into the cart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Piling
Fennon will
back
help
into.
pull arrows out of people.
Yeah.
You also
I'll
take-
go claim the crossbow bolts that I shot and add a few more.
Yeah.
Those are
On
2 more.
Does anyone loot the guys? The
Oh,
one guy got
Uh-huh.
immolated. He had
I was
nothing
about to
magical
say-
I
on him,
had a
so
feeling.
everything that he had on him is gone
Mm.
because it was nothing
Okay.
magical.
The guy
Leovan,
that was
go ahead.
talking- The guy that was talking got immolated, or did we kill him? Like the human that was talking.
The guy you just let go.
No, the
one
human.
that
That was the
started.
original guy.
That
He
was
was
the
the one that
original
got
guy.
lit on fire.
Ah.
The talking one's the one we.
That guy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he got lucky.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay,
There's
yeah.
just the 2 archers, right?
And the yes, the 2 archers, correct.
Because the
Yeah.
one guy got lit on fire, the other
Yep.
guy left, the Kunari walked away. So there's
Okay.
just the 2 archers from either rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll an investigation check, Levan. 13. On both of them, they contains a coin pouch that has 10 silver. So it's 20 in total. They also have about 10 arrows left in their quiver. Bows, if you want those. But that's pretty much all they have on them.
Fennin, you need some arrows?
Yeah, sure, why not? So pick them up.
Did they have any crossbow bolts?
Hmm.
The other guys had the crossbows, right?
Yeah.
Well, we
And-
didn't let that guy walk off with his quiver on him.
Yeah, so we probably found some.
Weapons.
You didn't let him walk off with any protection.
No.
Maybe
fuck it.
maybe a dagger if he had it. That's about it.
Fuck that guy.
He's got time to think about his mistakes, apparently.
He's gonna have time
He
reaching,
doesn't die before
reaching
then.
into his pocket for his dagger and trying to take the bindings off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Try and like cut his bindings off. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 3 cents.
And then there's 2 silver left over from that. And Leo's gonna give them to kid whose name he can never freaking remember.
Berlin.
Just start making up names for him.
Chauncey.
New nickname every time you.
When
Verlin,
Leo,
You
when
fought
Leo
really
tries-
well. You deserve these. This was part of you. You were magnificent in that battle.
Oh man.
So right, you said.
Maybe when we get back to town, you could pay for those curtains that you burned.
Right.
All right.
Tough love.
Puts
God,
Oh
the,
my
the
God.
coin away.
When Leo tries to give the 3 silver to Cassian.
Gosh, that's like when you
You-
like grabbed a piece of candy at the checkout and your mom made you walk back in and apologize.
Yeah.
He will tell Leo, you dealt with him. It's yours. He doesn't want it to, unless you're not splitting
I'm
the 3
confused.
silver.
Like, no, Eric is confused.
Okay, so you said we each get 3 silver from the archers.
Yes.
I don't want mine. I'm giving it. When Leo comes to give it, because Leo was the one picking it up, he's gonna say, "You dealt with the archers. You deserve it," and he's not gonna take the 3 silver from you.
Okay.
He was like, dope. Puts it in his pocket.
Jeez.
3 more.
As you guys pile into the
Shift
cart,
the
you
whole package.
still have you shift the cart out of the way and kind of push it off to the sides of the road.
I'll help with that.
Easy enough. You've plenty of fairly strong people on your ranks, and you continue along the Imperial Highway to the south.
Before that, the earth, the rocks are going to start swirling around, and from rock they're going to become air, and then all of a sudden he's surrounded by winds as he shifts it from elemental earth to elemental air, and then hops into the cart just in case. I'm gonna keep that up as if concentrating, just in case.
The next 3 days of travel go by fairly uneventfully.
DM,
Yes.
during our resting hours, can I try and do something with this 5 pounds of elf fruit? Like, this is my ignorance of Dragon Age lore here, but can this be used for health potions?
Yes, it can.
It can, however, you need to be at an alchemist table to do that. You'd have a lab. You can't just do it on the
Oh,
road,
okay.
unfortunately. Yeah. You lack the proper equipment. Do it on the road.
Potions are more complicated.
However, you will be able to make potions with the 5 pounds of it that we took.
That and I don't have 25 gold.
I think the cost of that would
So,
change
yeah,
too,
never mind.
right? With the
Yeah.
conversion.
Yes, it does.
Well, I'm just saying, for me, I can make a potion of healing, but unfortunately, it cost me 25 gold and a possible
No.
failure.
It's not 25
Yeah.
gold. That's what I'm saying, because there's a
For me,
conversion.
it is.
No,
No.
it's not.
No,
It's the Dragon Age money.
It's that's what it is in the PDF for your class, but that is translated.
Based off of 5e.
Oh.
What is it? What's the word? Not translated.
Converted.
Converted.
Converted. Thank you. For Dragon Age, which I will get that to you eventually.
It's the money here is more valuable, so everything that is listed as gold might be silver and blood, so on and so forth.
Wow, that kind of... Dang.
What? What's dang?
I'm not going to have the money for it. I mean, I'm not going to
You're
have the money for it.
You're not gonna have the money for what?
I don't think
gonna be-
anything if like, because it gets more expensive the more stuff that I can make, but
Right, but
But
it.
it-
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I
Work with you
don't
to
have
adjust your
the.
prices.
I don't have the brain power to explain it at the moment because
Anything that is in gold is going to be put into silver. It's still going to be cheaper for you to make than it would be for you to buy.
Yeah, it's still gonna
But
shake
because
out
of the way
same.
the money works, it's just
The
not going to
exact
be the
amounts are gonna
prices
be
that are
different.
listed in the book, but it will still be cheaper for you to make than for you to
oh, okay.
anytime.
Annoying.
That very much sucks, though.
Yeah, that very sucks though.
It's very sucks. Shut up.
No?
Okay, bet.
I'll be right back real quick.
Never mind. I'll just look it up later. I can't find it. Okay, so anything you guys wish to do on this last 3 days of travel? Because as far as traveling the road, it goes by fairly uneventfully, save for a few passersby that are making their way north towards Cumberland.
Just on Leo's watches, I'm assuming he's taking watches with Isen again, and he'll continue practicing his illusions to try to make them more efficient or work better. But he only wants her to know that he can do that.
Curious.
Okay.
Fennin does get a little bit restless sitting in the cart, so she'll get out and walk for most of the time.
Any bits of conversation or anything anyone wishes to have before we proceed?
Not specifically, but she might entertain.
Wow.
What's his
I'm gonna
face?
write Verlin's name on my
Verlin!
fucking forehead.
I almost said
Okay,
Fennin.
here, okay,
I
here.
almost said my
Here,
own
back
dad's
here,
name.
I'm gonna put a nice big sign that says
This
Verlin
fucking
is the
man
kid's
is
name.
Berlin.
She's gonna entertain Berlin
Yeah.
with like some, I don't know, trick shots as they're walking or something. Or
Yeah.
gotta talk to him from the back of the cart.
Serana actually is gonna talk to Fennin.
Oh, you're about to
At
say
some point.
Verlin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Go for it. We'll say
Listen,
one
I
of-
remember the kid's name because I'm good with names.
We'll say
Thank
one.
you, Ivan. I stan you.
Ooh, yummy.
We'll say one of the random
Brazilian
days.
delicacy.
Yeah.
One of the
Gimme,
random days
gimme.
you have a conversation with Fennin.
Because she's up front with me riding shotgun, and I'm
When she's not
Weird.
walking, yeah.
And I'm steering the horses. So I was gonna look at you and ask, how long have you been a warden?
Well, I've been a warden for about a year, but then training for another year beyond that.
And you were made one in Ferelden?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
When we spoke to the seer, I understood your frustration.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't feel quite right not to go back right now.
I
If
know.
that's even true, you know, she was just some old lady in a shack, I suppose.
I may not be a proponent and big believer in destiny and fate, but magic has a way of turning that around. And everything she did was magic.
Take your guys' word for it. Like, I've seen some shit before, and I always knew mages were a little bit wily, but guys do some crazy shit.
Personally, I always believe that when there is no blight, wardens should do their best to be peacekeepers, not just mill around and do nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I left Ferelden, looking for something worthwhile to do. But
And you weren't the only recruit, right?
no, but I don't know. Some of my fellows are kind of assholes, but
Um,
they all
as
want to
some
sit closer to home.
as someone that has lived their whole life in a group of warriors, not exactly Grey Wardens, but I understand that camaraderie, and all I can tell you is trust your fellow Grey Wardens. They may surprise you in Ferelden.
Yeah, I mean, most of them are fine. Sebastian's great, kind of a dick, but still, you know, follow him to the ends of the earth. But they're still people.
By the way, Cassian may be a pain in the ass, but he speaks true. There may be something worse than that blight.
Yeah. Yeah. Reckon on it. How'd you two get hooked up, by the way? Seems odd a Canary around here anyway, but
Basically,
was it adventure?
after I met my, as she points at her head, companion, I felt the need to leave my mercenary band for their safety. And I
For their
just,
safety from...
yes. Back then I didn't understand him fully. But I
Okay.
would go back to them now. They are safe, but I do not wish to. I milled around the free marches as a sellsword for a handful of months. Then I ended up in Kirkwall. And that's where I met Cassian.
And he didn't just annoy the pants off you immediately.
He did. But he had something that he can help me with. And so I have been traveling with him. It has to do with that Aramond fellow we met. Let's just say any business with me and his family is personal.
Fair enough. If I'd feel a bit remiss if I didn't ask more about your companion.
He
What is
is
it?
a spirit.
Alright.
They're in the Fade. This is knowledge that is hard for me to remember because when I met him, my mind was altered. I forgot. I used to be like Cassian, a mage of high intelligence, but I've been, I don't know, reduced. Uh, in the Fade, there are demons, which are
Yeah.
just spirits that are moved away from their original purpose. So, a spirit of valor, like mine, if twisted, could become a rage demon, for example.
Mhm.
But valor is simple. All valor wishes to do is fight, save people, and be valorous and honorable. He saved me from a situation that I did not wish, a situation that I wished upon myself.
Alright. But then how'd he get? Is he stuck or is it a voluntary?
Let's just say in an area of where high levels and constant magic is used, the barrier between the Fade and our world is thinned. And so he jumped through into me.
Without you being okay with that.
I'll tell you this, and only you, because you are trustworthy, Warden. He saved me. I was technically dead, but he jumped through and helped me. And I assume it is this loss of consciousness through some form of death that I lost a bit of my mind.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But I still, I wasn't a different person. I still have my values. I may have
I know
been,
what that's like.
I may have been more talkative, but I feel calmer now. Much better.
You die and then you're you, but just slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. Um Thanks for
Do not,
telling me.
don't tell Cassian. At least not yet. His mind will run ahead of him.
Yeah. Sure. Of course.
You
Thank you.
are quite an exemplar for the Wardens.
Yeah. Tell my commander that, will you? If you see him.
Maybe. Yeah!
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I'm gonna get
love
on a
I
walk again.
love her inability to end conversations. It's just delightful.
Just incredible.
And coming from Ivan, who's used to play high charisma characters, this is
Yeah.
fantastic.
This is just delicious.
So,
During the travel, there will be some points in which Cassian takes a flask, sniffs it, good brandy, and then there's a maybe like the tip of a sword or maybe even a hairpin if he has one, like something, and starts playing around with poking his fingers, drawing blood, getting a bit of the brandy, and He's experimenting.
Hmm.
Wild.
But it's
Everyone makes a face at him like, what the fuck are you
no, it's when he sees people are taking a nap, when he sees people are not super focused and paying attention. And it's he tries to be very discreet as he's capable of. Which is not
Which
a
is
lot.
not a lot.
Mm.
Mm. He pokes his finger every night and goes, "Ow!"
I was gonna say passive perception.
Yeah.
All right.
DM, do we
Yes.
ever see a hawk?
A hawk. A bird of prey.
A
You're back again.
perception
My
check.
god. The hero of Kirkwall. I hated you.
Shut up, Hazel.
I hated you.
12. Sure. Yeah, you see a hawk. It has a bit of red paint across its. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Yes, you see.
Yes.
You see numerous birds of prey in the open fields, just kind of looking for a bit of worm or something else to.
They're vibing.
Yeah.
Oh, another one for bingo. I just crossed it off in my journal.
Are you bored,
What?
Doctor?
What? I like to birdwatch.
Well, there are better hobbies, but I approve of that one.
What's a bingo?
No,
I
you
know.
see,
An old person's game.
I just make a list of birds, and when I see one, I cross it off. If I get an entire line or a list, yeah, I take that. That's a point to treat myself.
What's like the wildest one that you've got written down there? One that you don't think you'll ever see.
Yeah.
There is one called the Stygian owl.
Hmm.
Very,
Ah,
very rare little creature. Is all black, but with these little white dots. And when it makes contact with light, its eyes actually reflect red, where it gets its name. It's a very spooky creature.
Demon owl.
Hmm.
Got it.
Got it.
sounds really cute.
Leo looks at the book and he studies it for a moment. I know most of these birds, but what's free space? I don't. Is that a hawk? Is that a sparrow? What is that?
Wow.
I think it's an eagle.
Wow. Freaking Eric.
You gotta get those lines right.
If the doctor just ignores you.
Oh.
That's a freebie.
Yeah.
Oh, so an insect.
Real interesting type of bird. Yeah. Freebie.
Oh.
I
What do
think
they
the
look
Dalish-
like?
The Dalish know all about them.
They look like nothing. They're invisible.
Well, then how do you watch them?
I don't know. You figure it out.
They're watching them all the time.
They're watching you, actually.
You just start looking around like invisible birds.
Oh,
Birds are spies.
well, if you want to know what's that one is, the actual name is snipe. If you want to watch one, it's very curious. You have to take a bag or a box and a small lantern and make sure that the lantern is shining into the box. And go
Mhm.
to a riverfront at night and you sit there and stay perfectly still. And these little birds will just run into the box chasing the light. Then you can keep them as pets.
You did
Yeah.
not-
That
Sound-
sounds like
that-
bullshit.
Seems legit.
You didn't.
As you guys are having this conversation, Serana and Finnan, for a moment you think that weird thing happens where someone mentions a thing and then you begin seeing it a lot, but in fact not quite. A farm slowly comes into view, and you can see off in the distance what appears to be some kind of small town, but this farm seems to sit in the western area of Tillin, which you are slowly approaching. And you can see circling and squawking over the fields of this farm is a large flock of black-winged carrion.
Nevarra. Cross it off.
Something's dead over there.
And
Livestock?
as you see that, you begin to see sort of dried blood littering some of the fields. And you can see up ahead of you, this farm consists of what appears to be a main farmhouse, a nearby barn, and a few small outbuildings and sheds, all surrounded by fields, which currently lie empty, save for the stubble of the recent harvest. You can see
Eyes up.
there are signs of carnage across the farm. In particular, in one of the nearby fields, you see the body of what appears to be some kind of farmhand lying bloody in this field. This flock of crows circling around it.
Eyes up, weapons out, everybody. Fennon's gonna jump from the cart. Go see if that person's alive.
Rush over. Some of the crows kind of picking at it, and as you rush over, there's or just fly away. And you can see this human man, maybe in his late teens, early 20s, has been picked apart by some of these crows, but is definitely dead.
Definitely dead. Timeline, has it been sitting here rotting for days and days, or it's brand new? Fresh blood?
Seems pretty fresh.
No, I'm sweep 360. No sign of any movement, any people moving around.
Make a perception check.
Can I help her?
Wish, sure.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Wow, look at that.
15.
Thanks, bud.
Goddamn.
You don't see any movement or any sign of anything. However, you can see across the field where the main farmhouse is, the left-hand section of wall that's next to the door is just splattered with blood, and the door itself is slightly ajar.
Who wants to come check out the house with me?
I mean,
I vote.
something like this, we should probably
The
all
body
go, right?
here, it's been picked apart too much to see what killed it?
Hmm.
Or are there any
Yeah, it's
arrows
it's
sticking out of it? Or...
there's no arrows as far as you can tell. Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Could I help with that? Oh, never mind.
Boom, boom, boom.
It was just gonna be a delivery job. It's fine.
19.
Right.
This individual looks like it was disemboweled from the wounds.
Okay.
And
And
there are claw and bite marks.
humanoid claw and bite.
Yes.
Yes.
We doing that right now? Really? No. You can't.
Is it Jim Darkspawn? No.
It's just claw and bite marks.
Ugh.
Inconsistent of any animal.
Maybe. Hmm. And is there a trail of blood leading anywhere, or is it just like splotches of blood here?
Yeah, it just spatters of blood along. Like this guy's laying in just most of it is soaked into the soil, but just laying in a pool of his own blood.
And the farm looks abandoned.
Right, you don't see anyone else, any body or otherwise.
Okay.
The blood that is painted across one of the outer walls of the main farmhouse.
Hmm. I say we investigate that farmhouse.
Yeah.
There's no signs of any. So it looks like just claw marks and an
On bite marks.
animalistic, not some ritualistic thing, just more animalistic.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell.
Okay. Okay.
Serana will make her way through the forest.
Yeah, Fannon's right there.
Are you guys stealthing or are you just moving ahead?
Serana stealth. Guys,
Are we stealthing?
Come on, stealth with me. Stealth with me.
Leo, can he cast Pass Without a Trace without anybody knowing?
how the fuck do you have that?
Oh,
My king, come on.
I know what you're doing now.
Make
I
a
know what
sleight,
you're
make a
doing
sleight
now.
of hand check.
Yes, my king. Come on.
You've got the Pass Without a Trace.
I can't believe we've all got Pass Without a Trace. What the fuck?
I
Yeah,
don't.
they don't.
I'm not
but-
even
No one
there
Nope.
yet.
notices.
Yeah. So mad.
Right, so
don't
he'll
think
spend a key point to do that.
All of you, you guys do realize, however, around you, this strange bit of seemingly shadowy material kind of coalesces and seems to muffle your footsteps and obfuscate yourselves in like this just kind of cloud of strange shadow, and you're like,
One of you doing that. It's one of you guys doing that.
It's not to me.
There's no way I could draw the conclusion that he'd done it.
there's no way, no.
No way.
Is one of you actual asshole mages doing that?
I do not know that.
I mean, I was
No,
gonna do
that's
something
not-
similar.
It's not in my
No, not me.
capabilities. No.
Something's fucking wrong.
But
So I
Did
like
we-
Fannin wouldn't know what it is. She's like, oh creepy shadow magic.
Yeah, so everyone go ahead and make a stealth check.
just one thing, Tim. Before that, did we? Because I was AFK. Did we get a long rest? Is this another day?
Yeah, this is
It's been
this
days.
is
Okay.
this is the
Okay.
end of the travel
So-
essentially. You can see what you assume is
13.
Tillin to the east of this farm. This farm sits on the like the western edge of the village of Tillin. You can only assume that's
And there-
Tillin off in the distance.
And there's no one around but the party, right?
Correct.
So Cassian is gonna remove his gauntlet. He's gonna get the tip of his sword, make a cut on his hand, drop some blood, take a bit of a brandy, and then there's like magic coalescing around him, and he's gonna just put the glove back, and then stealth. But let me roll for false life.
Okay.
Yeah, Serana's also gonna. Serana's also gonna tap on the shoulder the three weakest people, which I assume is Eason, Leovan, and the doctor Itakad, right? Pretty much.
When you say weakest, what do you
Probably.
mean?
Constitution wise.
Constitution wise,
Constitution-wise,
lowest
yeah,
health.
probably.
probably the three of you, right? Yeah.
I'm a 14, so I don't know if that's weak or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You have 14
Same as
total
mine.
health?
No,
14
14
con.
Constitution.
Sorry. Okay. I was about to say, what the fuck? Okay.
Okay, so those
I'm a
three.
plus 80. What do you? I mean,
Yeah, what the
Those
Eric?
three
Are you
She's gonna
casting
cast- invigorate.
aid? Okay.
I just have to say, I love you. I love you.
Hey, thanks.
Ooh, I love you too.
Alright.
So those three get +5 to their maximum hit points for 8
And-
hours.
You get your maximum increased by 5, and you also get those 5 right then. So,
Yeah.
um,
I wanted a bit more, but I rolled a 1.
Wait,
so
what?
I'm gonna cry.
it's
You're
8.
tank.
5 temp hit points?
No, it's not 10.
maximum.
Your max goes up
No,
by
no,
5
they're not
and
10.
you heal
Oh.
5.
It's 8.
They're not
Or
10.
8
8
hours,
is
yeah.
it's
Two.
8. It's 8. 8 rocks.
Yeah, so you can heal these over and over again.
Yeah, I can't heal mine, but you can heal.
Because I know Lane has a D10, so
I
she's
do.
good.
I'm
and,
She'll be good.
and Cassian's a tank, so.
What about you though? You should have probably done yourself.
No, because I can only do 3. Ah.
Gonna be a 35 for
my stealth was crap.
37.
Oh wait, I didn't roll. I didn't roll. Wait. I didn't roll stealth. I forgot.
I rolled a 3.
Itakata, I need you to roll as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jesus.
18! Yay!
I rolled the lowest.
The doctor is
Wow.
killing it right now.
Yeah, what the hell?
And I'm going to turn to names. Hang on. Yeah,
The big lady, the elf lady. Okay.
and I'll just hand her a potion. Here, drink this if you get in a bind.
Thank you.
It's just
As
water. It's just refreshing. That's all.
It's a
He's just
Yeah,
getting-
placebo. It's
It's a
placebo.
nice
oil.
sparkling water.
Nope, it's
Yeah.
Lee's
Zephyr
Ghost.
Strike.
It's what?
It's Zephyr Strike. You drink it and you get Zephyr
Cool.
Strike.
Nice.
As we start approaching the farmhouse, can I start my 1 minute countdown to primeval awareness?
You have to be stationary to do that.
To be stationary? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you gotta essentially kind of, do that.
Hunker down.
Yeah, just kind of hunker down, stick your hands into the earth, and really focus.
Okay. All right.
I am, however, going to
I'm a
call
medic.
upon the earth magic to bolster my defenses just in case, because this is shitty.
I'm gonna say you do that before stealth. That way you don't break it.
Yes, before stealth. Yeah.
Okay. False life is concentration or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Tis not.
Oh yeah,
Tis
because you only
not.
get that though. You just have those temp and that's it. Okay.
Dose temp and that's it. Yeah.
All right. So as you guys slowly creep along, heading in the direction of the main farmhouse there, Finnan, as you're kind of approaching, feel this slight pulse in your system. Like all of a sudden your heart beats a little bit faster and the adrenaline kind of kicks in and you kind of hear the oop, oop, oop. As you're kind of approaching the farmhouse, you kind of take a second and you see circling around the farmhouse this pack of 7 kind of black and blood red furred wolves. Normally wolves, not a big deal. However, these you immediately recognize as they have these sickening barbs sticking out of their fur. You see a pack of blight wolves.
Blight wolves!
Circling around
So cool.
the main farmhouse. And as they do, the leader kind of
Blight wolf.
looks and sees you all because they rolled a natural 20 for their perception.
Oh,
Boo!
Wow.
Boo, I say to you,
Boo
boo.
on that.
And you just hear
Oh, Groot.
and they rush towards you, and that is what we'll pick up next session.
Ah!
Did they
My
count?
God.
Did they count as darkspawn?
We don't know.
Not technically.
They're blighted.
They're
As
blighted.
the corruption.
They're blight wolves.
Are they just for my non-Dragon Age knowledge, are they infectious?
No,
Like the blight? Like
No.
the
I have no idea.
first one?
I honestly don't know.
no, they're not.
Don't
Okay.
think so.
They're
I
not.
don't
No, I
think
don't
so,
think
but I
so.
don't think so.
A blight wolf, a kind of ghoul man with pain of its infection, only over any command darkspawn still retains some semblance of its pack instincts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what we'll pick up next session.
Good thing I
yeah.
prepared myself for this.
Fine.
Cause
Party.
Good thing we all buffed each other.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Not
I was like,
Not like mine did anything.
Thank you guys.
They
hey,
rolled a
I
natural 20.
love it. I love it.
unfortunately.
I love it. The moment you cast minor illusion, I knew what you were doing. I love you for it. You're great. You're king.
Because
Thank you.
blight wolves do retain their wolfiness. They had advantage on their perception checks. That's the only way, because their first roll was a fucking 5. They would have
Yeah.
never seen you. But the
No, I
second
mean,
roll
the
was a natural
moment-
20. So
The moment we were stepping into a very weird house that people had got disemboweled, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
buff
it's like,
myself up.
Darkspawn.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do my shit.
Oh, of course.
I do want to reiterate
Kinda
because
anything I
I
would've done
did
something.
say this. I don't know if anyone made note of it. The wounds on that farmer was not consistent with any animal that you know. So
Yeah.
do with that information what you will. However, we'll pick
Including
up.
the Blight Wolves.
We'll pick up from that
Including the
point
Blight Wolves?
next
Was he killed
session.
by a free space?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the VOD on YouTube. Hello, future people. But other than that, goodbye,
future people.
internet.
Bye.
You guys-
Goodbye,
We're gonna
internet.
fuck up some Blight Wolves next week, yo.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.